Hey, what's up? Dusk the Viking here. Let's get started. Introduction. This guide is going to be as streamlined as possible to get as much information in as small a package as possible. If I leave something out, it's probably intentional. If you want to expand on the things that I'm talking about in the comments section, please feel free. So we'll talk about classes first. Now, I'm not going to talk about any hard statistics or numbers because honestly, that's not as important as just understanding what the class does so that you can play your role correctly. Let's start with the leader class. The leader class is a buffing class. They buff their teammates to make them stronger at the game and also buff themselves. However, leaders don't outright excel at any one area except fear resistance. Their fear resistance does mean that they are the most reliable people on the team, but if you need really high damage or heals, leaders are not going to provide that for you. But there is one caveat. The fact that they do have that aura that buffs themselves and their teammates means that your team will be stronger in the early game than a team without a leader. This means that you can rush objectives a little bit faster and be a little bit more stable. Your hunters won't need quite as much ammunition because they're going to be doing more damage, so on and so forth. When you're on a major objective and you have to fight the demon head on, leaders are probably going to be running around killing basic mobs, leaving bosses and possessed units and sometimes elites up to the warriors and hunters to take out. Warrior is pretty straightforward. They have more hit points and they do more melee damage than the other classes, and they do worse ranged weapon damage than other classes. This makes them your basic frontliner, although depending on how you build them and which warrior you pick will change how you operate on the front line. You can go with everything from full-on tank peeler to flanking off carry. The hunter class is basically your attack damage carry or glass cannon class. This class does the most damage in the game but is limited by the resource of ammunition. This means you can't just shoot non-stop from beginning to end of the match. You'll have to decide when to shoot, and that usually means saving your ammunition for possessions, for bosses, and sometimes for elites. You'll have to make those judgment calls yourself. Also, because of the way hunters work, you might find yourself in a situation where you're out of ammunition, and so you might have to give yourself permission to break off from your group and go looting to collect more ammunition so you can be, useful. These decisions do make the hunter class a little bit more complicated to play than, let's say, warrior. Last but not least, the support class. This is your quintessential healer class. All supports, regardless of what their abilities are, can drink a Shemp's Cola, and anyone else near them will count as if they had also drank a Shemp's Cola. So you can essentially turn one can of cola into 4 if you have all of your teammates around you when you drink one. Amulets work the exact same way for the support class, so you can go ahead and preemptively get your team all shielded up, assuming you can get them all in one place, where you can actually do that. Good places to do the amulets are when everybody's loading into a car or if everybody's looting a chest. If you can't get your whole team together, make sure you're at least near one other person if you're going to use an amulet. And with your Shemp Colas, try to use those as combat heals. But if you have to, using them to top off your team after a major fight is also not a bad idea if everybody's grouped up. And like the hunter, this is a lot of resource management. It's a lot like ammunition. And if you're completely out of the resources you need to play your class optimally, you might have to give yourself permission to break off and go looting for these things. But that's a decision you're going to have to make at the time. It might not always be the right call. How you play your support is going to vary pretty heavily depending on which character you are playing. Keep that in mind. When it comes to team compositions, you can really make anything work in Evil Dead, which is freaking awesome. However, if you are playing with randoms or you're playing with your friends and you don't feel like making an overly complicated strategy to make whatever composition work, you can just go with a more straightforward composition. And for that, I recommend going one support, one hunter, one warrior, and then the fourth is really a flex pick. You can make that a leader, double warrior, double hunter, double support. Those all work really well, and the strategies for those compositions are pretty straightforward. I want to touch on one more thing real quick before we get to the final part of the guide, and that's weapon mastery. I'm not going to talk about every single character's weapon mastery because, well, eventually they're going to add more characters. So instead, let's talk about the philosophy of weapon mastery. Typically, for weapon mastery, that means that you're going to have a weapon that will be better than normal for you, but it won't be so good that you absolutely have to have it. So let's say you're Scotty, who does really good with the lumberjack axe. If you happen to find a legendary sword or shovel, yeah, it's okay. You can probably take that. Or if you just can't find a lumberjack axe, it doesn't make or break you if you can't find your weapon specialty. It's just more like a minor bonus or boon that you can utilize. But for other characters, it can mean something completely different. Amanda, for example, starts with her weapon mastery weapon of choice, the pistol. However, if you try and stick with the pistol all game, you might notice that your damage is relatively weak by the end of the game. So what's the point of this for someone like Amanda? Well, this means that Amanda is a really good rush hunter candidate. And by rush, I mean objective rushing. You'll have a firearm that is decent, ready to go right off the bat. You can migrate out of it later, but for now you can just hit the ground running and pound straight through your objectives without much need to do anything else. And as a testament to the fact that you can migrate away from the pistol pretty easy without punishment, Amanda's Q, Ammo for Days, can take things like a double barrel shotgun and turn it into an auto cannon. And it's absolutely devastating. So this is kind of a transitional kit of passives. Amanda is amazing. She's my personal favorite hunter when I'm playing that class. Last but not least, let's talk about winning. To win as Survivor, you basically just need to complete all your objectives while keeping the demon player at bay. So the question becomes, how do you keep the demon player at bay? Well, the best way to do that is to deny them experience points. So how do you do that? You can't really stop them from setting traps up or gaining energy, which are all things that help them level up and get them experience points. Well, you have to identify what the biggest experience points gains are, and that's doing damage to survivors and downing survivors. This means you need to get really good at navigating fights with the demon. If you don't have to fight the demon, in other words, if they show up and start spawning a bunch of deadites and there's a car available, just get in the car and drive away. Now they've invested a bunch of energy in a very minor experience point gain, which was just creating a bunch of units. The other thing is, if you do get stuck fighting some deadites, make sure you navigate the combat system correctly. Do everything you can to take 0 damage. If you have to pull out your gun and start shooting, or just use your special attacks to put yourself in invulnerability frames. Whatever it is, figure out the best way possible to take 0 damage, and this will go a long ways in denying experience points from the demon player. The other way to deny experience points is to get your objectives done in a reasonable amount of time. Be efficient with everything. Make sure that you're looting quickly and then getting to your objectives. That way you can level up and keep your, power gain as a survivor going up while minimizing the power gain of the demon. If you can do this and keep a lead on the demon player, you should be able to win the round pretty easily. It's really not until you get a high-end demon versus high-end survivors that you're going to get a lot of critical back and forth with each side making a bunch of critical decisions that will hopefully cause the other side to trip up and make a mistake. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Now, I could walk you through every single decision and scenario, but there are thousands of those, so it's literally not feasible. But what I can do is play around and just think out loud about what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, and the decisions that I'm making. And then hopefully that, combined with everything else we've talked about in this guide, you can take that and translate that into a winning strategy for your games. Anyway, let's take a look at that example gameplay. We're at Dark Ones in the Demons level 10. This is not a good example round for the guy. Well, let's do a different one. Let's do another one. Okay, let's try again. This time, hopefully, we get a better demon. Again, queuing up solo. I'll have 3 randoms. Here we go. Alright, so maybe a leader. I'm not seeing anybody hover any supports.
I shall fight valiantly.
Are we going double warrior leader? Alright, looks like we got a necromancer to deal with. Looks like we all started together for the most part.
For the evil I have unleashed, but I've devised a method.
First order of business is just getting any kind of weapon at all.
Instructions.
And seeing where our first map fragment is. Ooh, junkyard.
There are several pieces of a map hidden nearby.
I can honestly say I'm not a fan of that.
Lost pages of the Necronomicon and Kandarian dagger.
Before I go up there, I'm gonna get a weapon. Saw gun for now. Double barrel. I really favor the double barrel. And 1 melee weapon, and then I'm gonna hop in a vehicle and go.
Banishing the dark, one light at a time.
What do we got here? Sword? Perfect.
Better than a broken bottle.
Better than a broken bottle. Alright, I can jump in a vehicle as Pablo early. Evil Dead does not see this. So I think we need to go up here. Yeah. Got a nice fast car, too. We'll grab this map fragment, and then we'll be on to our next. Okay, I do have the ability to see the map fragments maxed out. That'll do. I'm just trying to be quick. That's why I'm opting to shoot. For the most part. There we go. And again, we're Pablo. We can shoot our guns. We can make noise. The Evil Dead simply just does not see us. Alright, let's grab this map fragment. And let's be out of here.
Have acquired the first piece of the map. Take heart.
Alright, where are we headed next here? Looks like Jake's Gas and Go. That guy came up here for reasons unknown to me, but I'm going to have faith in my randoms. And just assume that he's got himself a plan, I've got my own plan. And we'll see what's up. Jake's Gas and Go, I think, is where we just were, right? Yeah. Again, we have the extended range for map detection, so I really just have to drive by these buildings. It's not here, so it's probably back here. Could have been at the bus stop, too. It'll throw you for a loop every once in a while when you get those. Alright, map fragment number 2.
Your team now holds another piece of the map.
We do not have a ton of supplies. My teammates probably looted all this. Well, Harry's house. Let's go ahead and check upstairs, just in case. I wouldn't mind. I hear somebody in armor. Is that Arthur or a skeleton? What's over here that's blue? Pistol? Nah. I've only got 1 bullet left, though. Okay, so Arthur, I'm gonna cut him some slack for not knowing how my kit works. But if I get in the car with him, the Evil Dead will know where I am. And the whole point of playing Pablo is that we do not want the Evil Dead to know where we are. I'm also forgetting to use my kit. Much better. Now, is he going to... Okay, he's at least going to go get the map fragment. I will take this time to go ahead and do some looting for myself, get some shemp colas.
The devil is always waiting. In the shadows.
The devil is always waiting there, Pablito. Why can I not... Okay, I was about to say. Here's another amulet. Did I get any pink F yet? Nope, no pink yet. A lot of matches. Some more long ammo. And nothing of consequence up here. Alright. Another pistol. Could have a vehicle around the side. Yes, it is parked over here. There we go.
The final piece has been collected, making the map whole again and revealing the whereabouts of the Kandarian dagger and the lost pages of the Necronomicon.
Now it's going to be time to go ahead and group up. I do want some ammunition, though, still. So I'm going to pop over to Dead End, which is an okay place to pick up ammunition. A little rough.
I'm gonna put you down. I can do this all day.
It's quicker. Time is always a thing. I'm sure my team will go to the dagger and everything pretty quick, so... I don't hear a chest. I still need shemp colas, so that's 5 and 5. Pretty sure if I throw an amulet down, I won't be able to pick it up. Did I hear a chest? I've got to at least get some shield levels, like, come on. Do what we can to not take damage.
I'm gonna put you down.
Alright, that'll do. I hear a chest this time. So back here. I think it's inside. And a lot of colas.
Party in my mouth.
Oh no! Nice. We'll take him out. So this room is loaded, dude. Oh my god.
I got that move. Yourself.
We'll take him out.
I'm reloading here.
Should be good. Okay, so got another one? Jesus, there's so many, dude.
The Kandarian dagger is nearly yours. Summon your courage and stay close.
Alright, got time. Can I get this Shem's Cola? Alright. Come on, Windows, work for me. Alright, I gotta get to my team. Demon's level 7. I am about as geared out as I can reasonably be. Can I pick it up? Okay, good deal. I forgot what my limit was. I don't play the support role very often. Alright, alright. Where are we heading? Back this way? Looks like Arthur is hurt and I need to hurry. Arthur did kind of throw a wrench in the works for me when he stole the car and gave away my position. But it's forgivable. It's, again, like, not everybody's going to know how your character works. They probably thought I gave them away at the start. Alright, does this get me up here? This does.
My time is almost at end.
Alright, let's get up. Looks like I got here just in time. There you go. Give him a couple of hits here. I'll let Scotty take care of him. We'll just do some shooting. Okay. Alright, Evil. Let's kind of sit on the sidelines, watch the health. There we go.
Obtain the Kandarian dagger.
Very nice.
Legendary artifact with power to burn undead flesh.
There we go. I'll take a chunk here. More shields, more range damage. And if nobody wants that Shum's Cola, I'll let one of them take it if they want it. If not, we'll grab it. And good to stick with my team for the rest of this. Are we close to pages? We're not. Looks like they're opting to run 500 meters. I'm not particularly interested in running that far. So we're going to get in the car and drive. If we can get through here. Whew. Alright, looks like they're doing a little bit of looting. Where is this page at? There's going to be ammunition and supplies there.
Oh, I learned this one from Ash.
Just take these out. Do a little invulnerability tanking. I hear another one. Trying to keep an eye on my team. As soon as they look like they're going to get close to doing pages, I don't want to be late to the pages this time. Try to take a little less damage here. There we go. Boop. Little blue chest out here. Oh god, they're already at the pages. I'm gonna be late. We'll mark it. And back to my car. Oh well. Ah well. Whoop. They're so fast, I'll give them that. They are super fast. Ugh. A little off-roading. They haven't started the pages yet. Okay, good deal. They're not there yet. But I know there's supplies at where the pages are going to be, so let's just go there. Demon's level 13. We're making excellent progress. The demon is struggling to get much done. None of us are taking much damage at the moment. It's all good. Let's go ahead and clear out some of the Deadites here. There's a lot of them.
I'm reloading.
Alright, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get to another vehicle. Do I have the stamina for this? I do. Just barely. There is a flute player somewhere in the area. I don't hear it. That's one way to take that out. Is my team here? Not yet. Not yet. We'll just kill these skeletons off here. And make sure that I'm not in a position to get killed before my team shows up. So we're just going to kind of play smart. We can probably two-man this if Scotty gets over here. Yeah, Scotty's here. I can go ahead and get out. Oh, feels bad. I'm going to have to put a point into melee, I think.
The group has roused the lost pages of the Necronomicon, transmitting a psychic wave to all corrupted
Getting another
souls.
armor on the
Hold your ground.
Scottster. He's got that flute player going again. Keep an eye on Scotty's health. I'm just here with the Scottster. Here to back him up. I can hear the flute player. I should probably go kill the flute player. Alright, he actually saved me from the damage there. Nice. I'm not much of a threat. Boop. Let's see, how's everybody doing? Let's go ahead and splash some amulets out here. I think Scotty got the, Oh, am I out of ammo? I'm out of ammo. Let's just waylay this man. We've got so many auras up for damage right now. Again, all I really need to do is just keep an eye on everybody's health. This is good stuff. Pablo with the sword. Looks like Arthur is getting a little low. Alright, let's get back around to Arthur.
Pages. The living are one step closer to defeating the dead.
Let's amulet everybody up as much as we can. Let's get a little bit of
Your team has retrieved
melee
the lost pages
damage in
and
here.
the Kandarian dagger.
I'll take this if nobody
Use
grabs
them
it. It's
to
a
put
purple.
an end to the Dark One's reign of terror.
Alright, where's our dark ones at? They're pretty far away. Let's get a little bit of ammunition on the way. We've got a lot of stuff to loot here. We'll get that long ammo. Ugh. Melee fighting is painful. Okay, amulet. Scotty's pretty eager to get the show on the road. I don't blame him, honestly. Like, again, like, time is the big factor. Scotty knows that. You know what? Since the Scotty is gonna play the time, which honestly, for a triple warrior comp, rushing is gonna be a strong suit. So let's play into that. We'll go back up Scotty here. I know I got 9 shots. It's good enough. I've got a purple machete. We went ahead and put points into melee. I think we'll be alright. So again, my main function is just making sure that I keep my teammates up and running. I'm not necessarily a damage dealer. Ooh, they are so far away. What do we got? 6 Shumps Colas? Yeah, we're fine. And I did hit people up with amulets, but it looks like the Arthurs. getting into a lot of fights. I would stop for that chest back there, but my main goal here is to back up this Scotty. He's making the smart call. Hang in there, Scotty. Nice. He already got the first stage, dude. Whoops, wasn't paying attention. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I hear that flute player. I hear that flute player. I kind of want to get out of here. Can I? There we go. If I can, I'm gonna... Oh, Scotty got possessed. We'll just stay back. Get a little invulnerability frame tanking.
I'm reloading here.
We're just buying time. Looks like Scotty's back in the fight. His health looks pretty decent. I've got this elite on me. This guy's gonna be annoying. Nice. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Where's our team at? Alright, looks like they're on it. Health looks pretty good for everybody. Nice. I see several of us dodge that one. Alright, let's get everybody up here. Oh, you're not a teammate. You're not Scotty. You're a skeleton.
Between our world and the next. End of the line.
Here's the Scotty. Get all my amulets out. Hopefully that got over to Scotty. Did it? I don't think that one did. Don't think that one did. Oh, is that Ash? That's evil Ash. I'm just gonna go pop a heal here, call it a day. Hey, let Scotty go. I like this one. We're just gonna waylay in here. Dude, there's so much going on. Holy Jesus. I've got 5 Shem Colas left. I'm gonna just go ahead and top off my group. Put some amulets out here. Boom, we're good. There we go.
You wanted to test the mettle of man? I'd say we passed.
I'd say we passed. Good old Pablo. Anyway, I hope you all found this guide helpful, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey, yeah.